Well, hey y'all. You may be wondering, why am I in my bathroom? That's a great question. This is not a farm video. I don't typically make videos like this, but I felt like this was a momentous occasion and not in the positive direction. So, we live about 35 minutes outside of Lynchburg, Virginia. And there's a store there that was one of my favorites. And if I was a better seamstress, I probably would have shopped there far more often. But I am not. And when I find things in thrift stores and stuff that don't fit well, like I have to go find somebody to alter them. But Empire Fleet Vintage is closing. They've been in Lynchburg for a few years. I talked to the guy today and he said it just got too hard to pay the rent, which unfortunately is, for a lot of the brick and mortars, like, it's a pretty common story. It's terrible. But as a result, they had 75% off. I specifically left work early at 4 o'clock today so that I could come home, grab my kiddo, and we could go down there. And I definitely scored. And I don't usually make videos like this because I don't really support the super consumerist culture that we have. But I will say, everything there is secondhand. And most of my work clothes, when I had to go back to working in an office, most of my work clothes, like, I got at the thrift store if I didn't have them already. You know, kind of the basics, like a pair of black slacks or something like that. So I scored big time. And found some really cute stuff, and I thought I would do a try-on haul for you. Again, not something that I would usually do, but a lot of this stuff is truly vintage, and I'm gonna guess probably 1980s and below. Now, I was born in 86, so, you know, like, calling 80s vintage gives me a little of the cringies, but anyway, I'm so excited about the things that I got. Some of them, you know, like, have stains that they need to remove, some minor repairs here and there that they need made, but we're going to do a try-on haul. I've got a beverage. Grab your beverage and settle in because this is pretty good, y'all. Okay, this first one is definitely going to have to be altered because I'm not wild about the sleeves, but how cute is this dress? I'm guessing it is like a cotton poly blend, but it is super comfortable. The sleeves are like kind of ruched, and so there's like a, you can tell, there's a frilly thing under here that they did to make, like, so you can kind of make the sleeves like stand up a bit. But I have broad shoulders, partially just from working out my shoulders, and I have very well-toned and developed shoulders. But also, like, I've always kind of been a broad-shouldered person, and so things that sort of accentuate up here are not the most flattering for my body type. So I probably will have, like, I'll try to do maybe like a cap sleeve, or maybe cut like this part out and just do like the fabric over the lining there and do that. I don't know. I was thinking of like maybe coming down, doing something like a sweetheart top. I don't know. We'll see. But it zips up the back. It is just below the knee. This would be super cute with like boots. It has pockets, which is so cool. So I love this one. It's really comfortable. I can wear it to work, to church, out to dinner with friends, whatever. Okay, these next two. So this reminds me of like a matador. Like, the collar is super long. but I like it because it's very unique. It's off-white. Like, it's definitely not white. It's off-white. But, you know, it's long. I would tuck it in. And I really really like this. Good to have just like some plain basics. I could wear this like under a crew neck sweater and like, again, have this like super kind of cool collar. But I like that it's just like a little bit unique. It kind of has Matador-y vibes, whatever. This next one, this is a worsted wool skirt. When I thrift, especially, I look for things that are natural fibers. So 100% wool, 100% cotton, 100% linen, silk. The last time I was at Goodwill, I had an excellent luck. I found a 100% silk top, like a nice blouse. It wasn't my color, but it fit me very well, and it was really, really nice. And then I found a like 40-60% linen silk skirt that I can wear to work. So I like looking for those natural fibers, but it is hilarious that I found the skirt today because, kid you not, today's Friday. On Wednesday, I was talking to an acquaintance of mine about trying to find a long 100% wool skirt and how I couldn't find one, and I couldn't find one that fit me well. And this one, like, it definitely, it's on my waist. But, you know, so like I might wear like a sweater or something with it to where you can, you know, it cinches in at the waist and you can tell, like, but it is 100% wool. Wool, the thing is, like, I think people think it's always like a hot material, but it's actually very breathable. And obviously in the wintertime, I want things that are going to keep me warm. So I would probably wear this with like tights and boots, like high boots, but you know, you could also wear it in the spring, whatever, with a nice like light blouse. It's really thick. It's good quality. As long as you take care of it, get it dry clean, do that kind of thing, like it will last forever. So I'm thrilled with these two things. Very basics, but awesome. Okay, I'm wearing the next couple with the skirt because I don't have pants on, and they are just tops. But this is a cotton polyester blend blouse. I love, like, again, it's got the double buttons up here, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure I would wear this buttoned all the way up, although I could. But again, just like a blouse to wear with dress pants. I have a pair of gray dress pants that actually would look like really good with this blouse. Fits really well, super comfortable. You know, like a little bit of the poofy on the sleeve, but you know, kind of has that unique detail. Reminds me maybe of like a costume piece for a period thing, but again, like cool to kind of mix the modern and the not. So yeah, I like this blouse. Again, good workwear. Most of this is work and or church things that I can wear, but love it. All right, so this next one is a great basic blouse. Again, if I was going to wear it with like pants or something like that, I would probably wear it, you know, like tucked in. But I like the color. I look great in icy colors. I like, you know, kind of a high neckline again. Just good for like winter wear. Could wear it under like a blazer or a sweater. But, and also it is actually kind of long, and it's like gathered in the front. So I like that. Again, just kind of unique, good work blouse. All right, this next one is probably one of my favorites. This is a hand crocheted top The brand is Lucia. I'm gonna have to do some research on some of these brands just to find out like what's really vintage and what's not. But like kind of loose. So my thought was like this will be great, of course, with like again like dress pants, jeans, whatever. But also it's plain enough that like I can wear spaghetti strap dresses over it and then still like I have a plain blue one that's kind of like a slip dress with spaghetti straps, and I could wear this under that and it'd still be super cute. So I like this sweater. I do actually have like a few white sweaters, and so kind of like debated with myself about getting it, but you know, again, like in the spring, it's short sleeved, even though it's a sweater. So in the spring and summer, like it's still something I could wear. I get really cold with like the air conditioning in buildings in the summer, especially. It's like I like having things that are like a little bit warm to have on. Okay, y'all, this next one, like one of my favorites. Flowers all over it. It is 100% cotton, so very lightweight, great for summer, and it definitely needs ironed. I'm gonna have to wear like undergarments under it for sure. I might have it taken in just a little bit up here. I don't know how hard that would be with like this detail, but I'm very small up top, so I don't know, but I love like this. I don't know if this is like 1980s or 1950s. It reminds me of 1950s, but this is probably because I don't know anything about historical fashion. So, and then it's got, this is why I think it's 80s, because it's got this thing on the back, which looks to me like, I don't know, like a very unique kind of print, but like obviously perfect summer. And again, like I've got to have a slip underneath because it's 100% cotton, so it's like super see-through. But I freaking love this. I love having like dresses to throw on in the summertime just to like hang out in, stuff that's like super lightweight. And again, it is 100% cotton, so. Okay, y'all, and to me, I saved the best for last. This one is absolutely 100% vintage. It's 70s or 80s. The brand is Sunshine Alley. And it needs a belt. But how cute is this shift dress? It is so comfortable. It's like super stretchy. I don't know if it's like poly, rayon, whatever. It's not a natural fiber. But it is really, really cute. And it fits me very well. Like, I just love it. It's really comfortable. It has pockets. How cool is that? So yeah, I love this dress. I think it is so cute. Of course, I'm going to have everything dry cleaned, or washed. That white dress that I just tried on, I actually think I'm going to try washing it in hot water. It is 100% cotton. See if that'll shrink it a little bit. Or maybe wash it in like warm water and put it in the dryer and see if that shrinks it a little bit. My daughter got a couple things. She tried some stuff on. She got this like macrame bag, and then she found these earrings that I need to sanitize for her. I'm just gonna soak them in hydrogen peroxide. But that is my thrift haul, y'all. And again, I am so sad that Empire Fleet Vintage in Lynchburg is closing. If you are seeing this, though, before the weekend of the 18th, 19th is up, or it would, I guess, be the 17th, 18th. They are having a 75% off sale this week. They still have lots of amazing, amazing things. So just go and, support those folks that that own that store. It's so sad because as soon as they close, we have one other store that's like kind of close to me that's a consignment shop. And then everything else is pretty much Goodwill. So stores like this, like they're just rare and few and far between, and I'm a bit sad. But I found lots of really cute stuff that again is dual purpose that will last me a long time. And again, like it was secondhand, so I feel like that is very sustainable. And it's how I really do prefer to shop for anything, whether it's home things. Obviously, there's certain things like sheets, all of that you want to make sure you buy new. But and also I know people that can do like shoes secondhand. I am weird. I can't do shoes secondhand. Like it's something about the germs in the feet. I can't do it. So shoes are something for me that I always typically buy new. But I do try to keep things, again, like sustainable and secondhand. So thanks for watching, guys. I know this was like a little bit of an odd video, not something I usually do, but I just, again, like if I could encourage one people to, instead of going to like Target or Walmart or JCPenney's, like to go to a thrift store or a vintage shop or something like that, like I would so much rather do that because again, you're not contributing to the overconsumption consumerism, and again, as long as you're going when you actually need stuff. I do need work clothes because I don't have a whole lot. And so, like I said, anything I can wear to work, I can then also wear to church. So it works out. But thanks guys so much, and we'll catch you on the next one.